ready? Welcome back to H.A.N.D Radio. Yeah. It's your boy RG on the mic.
It's your girl, Lady Merc in the house.
And this is DJ Carell.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hey, you already know what time it is.
Moment in the spotlight. Yeah. Got a special chord in the house.
Introduce yourself, my man. My man's kind of grand.
I go by the name of TheDonLeeBoy.
TheDonLeeBoy.
The Don.
Hey.
Don Don.
Yeah.
Feel me?
So my man's a poet. Where you from, man? From here, right?
I'm originally from Queens, New York. I moved to Maryland my senior year of high school.
New York.
And then I went to the military.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was in the Marines.
That's deep.
Yeah.
I don't see myself being in the military. But before we get into the questions, I'm trying to hear you bust some poetry for us for the poetry circles of my poetry beans and the poetry.
We want to hear something, man.
So I want you to bust something. We were talking about crimes today, so that's your inspiration, or you can just spit however you feel.
Do your thing, bro.
But do your thing. We all here.
I got one called Dear Gangster or Black Hair I could do. Which one you want?
We're going to give you a beat. I'm bored out about to put something on for you,
Whatever you feel.
Tell what you think.
Hey, classic.
Dear Gangster, it's funny how wearing the wrong color in the wrong neighborhood can get you shot, because some people are colorblind, and to some people that's all they got. How about we see things for what they are, or better yet what they not, paint a better picture for these kids, because the story gangbanging has no plot. You don't have to drop that beat, man.
Yeah, I like it with the beat, though, yo. I like it with that beat. I ain't even gonna lie.
I lied, it has a hood one, but it doesn't have a good one. So the next time you're listening to Mobb Deep, just think, who am I making it to a shook one? Your mother, your little brother, your father, your first son. Pull a trigger, stab a ninja, but what is the outcome? How come things have to be this way? Whether it's slavery or Willie Lynch that messed up our DNA, our energy, our vibrations, our frequency, seeing things that we don't need to see, being things that we don't need to be. Drug dealers, killers, criminals, and all these evil deeds, we're all brothers, and I don't want to see you bleed. Like a tree in the wintertime, I don't want to see you leave this planet in a casket, result from doing something drastic, leaving your family members spastastic, crying over your dead body in an orderly fashion. Dead gangster. It's time to stop all the violence, dead gangster. It's time to stop all the nonsense.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was
like
ready
that.
for the beat, though.
I like that. You got a snap on that.
I wasn't ready for the beat.
Yeah.
I like that, though. Improvise.
This is what we do here. This is what we do here. H.A.N.D Radio style.
I feel
Yo, you sounded good, though. You might could do a rapper, too. You might could do a
Oh yeah, I originally started out by rapping actually.
So what made you flow into the poetry or the poetry talking like the poetry? Hey, shout out to that.
Almost like what my man said was saying. He was saying how like right now it's not even about a message or like the lyrics. People just doing it for the hype, just doing it for the sound, and just talking about stuff that they're not really doing. So like, I wasn't really feeling the rap game, and some of the stuff that I would have to say, I didn't feel like it would be respected in rap. So I was like, you know what, this would be taken more seriously or respected better if I did it in the form of poetry.
Makes sense.
I'm trying to make my circle back and surprise everybody. So
Okay, so what was your like initial motivation for poetry? Like, what is your main message that you're trying to have people receive from you?
I'm a keep it G. I'm gonna be honest.
Keep it 100. Keep it 100.
Yeah, like I was like dealing with this girl, like you know, the heartbreak of like really changing.
This is personal,
man.
yes.
So like
exclusive H.A.N.D
yeah,
Radio.
that's what got me into the poetry, and you know, after a while, like I kind of wanted to take a break because it's too much love and heartbreak, and I'm like, I'm 10 times deeper than that. So I took a little break, and like I have other stuff as well, like conscious pieces, revolutionary pieces, all this stuff. So, but
okay. So when you start, so how long was you rapping, and then how old were you when you switched over to poetry? Like, was it more recent this year? Did you start poetry?
I think I started writing before I went into the military, and I was writing more raps than anything.
Okay.
That was like 5-6 years ago. And then I started performing heavy, like right when I got out the military. So you could pretty much say January 2016 is when I started performing heavy.
Last year.
Yeah.
And then that was the turn for you to the poetry? Because you didn't want to go to the rap. You wanted to.
I'm gonna do both.
Hey, they ain't ready for it.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you a question about.
That's a mix.
We were talking about crime in Baltimore. Like, how do you use your art form to, like, maybe fight against crime in the city, like, as a tool to fight against crime in the city?
So there's like a message behind most of my poems. So it's like, hopefully, I believe the subconscious mind is 100 times more powerful than the conscious mind. So hopefully, when you hear the poem, subconsciously it's speaking to you and making you want to stop doing the things that you shouldn't be doing or go to a more positive light. That, and if I'm doing a show, like I have a show coming up, you know, my clothing brand is about
Let's talk
uplifting.
about your clothing brand. What do it mean? I know it's a deep kind of meaning to your brand. Let's talk about it.
So the name of my brand is BHarmony, the letter B, the word harmony. It stands for Black Harmony. And the concept of my brand is to uplift and inspire mainly black people through the power of quotes, phrases, artwork, and poetry. Person doesn't have to be black, but that's my target audience.
Shout out to you for that, my brother. That's just like literally gives a hope there.
Yeah.
That's the start of hope right there. So you talk about your show. What's your show? You said a poetry slam, right?
It's the 1-year anniversary celebration show for my clothing brand.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have a few poets there, musicians, rappers, comedians. So
yeah, I actually saw Johnny Boy wear one of your shirts at Bruce Daddy's show. I went to Bruce Daddy's show the other night. Shout out to Bruce Daddy and Johnny Boy. And so how did you link up with comedians such as them, like that's on their own plateaus of success? Go ahead.
A lot of us are like all in the same circle of poets, rappers, comedians. So it's like, even if you don't like one genre, like you're gonna like the next. And we're all like intertwined and connected. We doing the same shows. We doing shows for each other. So I met them just
That's
to
beautiful, man.
Yeah,
like I was so like beyond amazed when I was like, yo, I'm here for Bruce Daddy, and I saw Johnny, but then you just came out with the cuts. I was like, yo, we lit. Like we always doing our own thing. It's just positive. It's beautiful because it's young black men. It's not like, of course, girls do expect go to college. It's expected for us to succeed because it's the ratio. Saying, like I said, back to the jails, you will have enough men to marry women, so that's why they homo now. And I ain't, I'm not saying that in the flesh because I'm gay myself, so I can talk about this. You feel me? I can talk about this, but it's if you born gay, then do your thing, boo boo. I'm not hating. That's not your conversation. But I'm saying this is the main reason why we don't have that many men for our future now.
They're gone.
I think that what you touched on was something that's even bigger. Is that when you talk about you, Johnny Boy, y'all all do different things, but y'all come together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's setting an even
powerful.
bigger example for the city. Is showing that we can work together and we can do something powerful.
Collaborate
Together rather than separate.
Exactly.
And these young men are just striving for excellence. Because the gear is tight, my brother. Yes.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? Striving for excellence.
Right.
You can't beat that.
And the message behind the clothing line is tight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
That's
deeper. And even your poetry, the way you I was watching some of your poetry. I'll be a little stalker this week on your YouTube and everything. Just listen to the way you just address women and as queens. You know what I'm saying? Just the way you speak is just like a love Joan type of movie. You know what I'm saying? So just like, how was you raised? Like, given the fact that you're just so kind of this golden child, like a poetry.
Golden child.
I don't know. Like you just this innocent. It's just like a little innocent. He's just so innocent, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I grew up like dysfunctional family, like most other people. Yeah, like very dysfunctional. So, but
that's it. We could relate.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and you get the best stories. The best stories.
Uncle, cousins.
so it's like, I don't know. I just think of things in reverse. Like if family was kind of dysfunctional, then like I really want to have a functional family kind of thing, you know. You could, if like say your father was an alcoholic, mine wasn't, but it's like you could look at that and see like that's not what I want, so I'm gonna do everything in my power to avoid that. It's like that kind of thing. But
That's
Yeah.
trying to be like you, man. Can't.
No,
You can.
I got
We
my
all
side.
can.
You're subconscious. You telling yourself you can't.
Okay.
But you really can.
Look, this one we're
I'm about to get on the
No,
mic.
no,
Dig deep.
Go ahead. Look, it's your turn. Your turn.
Dig deep.
It's not my field.
Where the beat at? Where the beat at? Right.
Yeah. No, I've been doing them acapellas.
Hilarious. So, do you have any future goals for your poetry? Would you see yourself going more to the music stream, or do you want to be a big time poet? You know, because that is the industry now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just going with the flow, like naturally, and I'm not just like on a little lifeboat relaxing, going with the flow. I'm going with the flow, but like really trying to make a change. But I don't really have like a 5-year plan. I'm just grinding every day kind of thing.
Right.
Living in the moment. I say
Let,
that
let,
every
let,
day.
letting it take.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
wherever
Let
it lead
ride.
me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Opportunities like this. So, like, if anybody's an artist out there, hit me up, Lady Merc 92. That's my Instagram. What's your Instagram, Don Lee?
You could follow my business page at BHarmony Clothing, or my main page at
Serious.
The
You ain't
Don
the
Lee
Instagram.
yeah, TheDonLeeBoy, TheDonLeeBoy.
So I mean, it look like you stay ready to perform at all times.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Just wondering before you get out of here. Maybe get another piece for the listeners.
Yeah, let me do another one.
One other
No
beat.
beat, no
No
beat.
beat.
No
Oh,
beat. He said
acapella.
acapella.
Yeah. I wasn't ready.
Acapella.
He ain't playing this, so y'all ain't gonna play with him this time.
Tried to be- Oh, he killed it.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, so this one is called Black Hair. Every twist, every curl, every lock in your hair amplifies your beauty to the point where no other woman could compare. Combined with your black skin, your precious melanin is enough to make even an atheist believe that you are heaven sent. Which reminds me of your heavenly scent, an embodiment of elegance. You embody ghetto-ness, sweet bliss, and adequate to a curvy body, full lips and even better hips. You are the chocolate dream woman of Willy Wonka, but still, some would rather call you a monster, call you Medusa. Claim that you have a head that is full of snakes, ignorant to the fact that your hair is simply in dreads. I grow tired of their hate as my love for you grows like the nose of Pinocchio when asked the question and answering yes. And the real answer is no. Black woman, you are beautiful, inspirational, capable of turning men into statues from just one glance. If I had just one chance with you, I would tie both my dancing shoes and dance to the sound of your heartbeat. You look like an art scene. I dream of you marching. I don't count sheep. In my bed alone without you, it is hard for me to sleep. You belong in arm's reach. We can start an army because America's war on black people is getting alarming. But to tell you the truth, as a black man, I deal with that hatred too. Some days it feels like America versus the black man, see it live on pay-per-view. Being called dirty mop head, being told that my hair is made of steel wool. Check your history. Being forced to cut my hair to be taken seriously at school. Being forced to cut my hair to attend a job interview. Being forced to cut my hair at work. But how does this affect the ability of what I am paid to do? Denied and ridiculed off the strength of my visuals, but if you got shot and I was the only surgeon available, would you deny me there too? I have already experienced discrimination while in the military from my very own troops. A blow to my physical and to my spiritual abuse. A shock to my culture and to my heritage, a noose. But with this poem and with this flow, I intend to cut us loose. Bring attention to our struggles and wake those who don't have a clue. Condition our living into our image, shampoo. Be brave, black people. The power to bring change starts with you.
Black salute.
That was deep.
Dope.
Black power.
Thank you.
Cut my hair for the
Wordplay,
interview.
man.
Cut my hair
Yeah.
for school. Cut my hair.
Y'all gotta come to the show.
The
Yeah,
Colin
please.
Kaepernick.
Tell 'em,
was
where's the
critical.
show at? Tell them about the show, man.
The show,
Wordplay
you
was
can
critical.
find the show on Eventbrite, eventbrite.com, and then you type in the search, the BHarmony 1-year anniversary celebration show. Or if you could follow me on Instagram at BHarmony Clothing or at TheDonLeeBoy. Or you could just show up August 19th, Saturday at 7:30 p.m. To 1 a.m. at the Downtown Cultural Arts Center, 401 North Howard Street, Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah.
Dope. I'm definitely going.
No, that's how,
I'm in
bro.
there.
You need to chef. I got you.
I see
you.
Neptune on here. She is dope.
Yeah, and Black Chakra, he's the national champion of poetry. Like tickets, I have physical tickets going for $10 right now. I have
What?
national
All right,
champions.
you gonna meet me outside?
Yeah.
I got $10.
$10.
I got-
I recognize off
I
here.
got $10. You feel me?
Some of these people from New York too.
What?
So I would like to thank everybody for coming on the show today.
Yes.
Magic,
No problem.
Alan
My pleasure.
Rombro, Danny Boy, Chef Tommy, Waden, DJ Carell, Lady Mert.
Woo!
Y'all were great.
Hype!
Awesome.
I'd like to thank 1010 AM, Radio 1,
10-10.
giving us special thanks for giving us this platform.
Thank you.
Shout out to our board operator. She did her thing.
Shout out, shout out, shout out. We
Excellent.
couldn't do this without you.
And this is H.A.N.D Radio, people.
Hand radio.
We're going to catch y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Woo!
Oh, no.
It was a clear black night. Back up, cause it's on. The woman to the gym. Hit the east side of the LBC.
My father right here. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, that was dope.
That was hot.
Yeah,
That was hot, man. That was a good show, man.
Thanks for